I'm pretty pitted now after that enjoyable ride. And I didn't bring any spare clothes, unfortunately, but luckily I went to the shop the other day and I bought a car seat, like a car seat cover. It's not a big one, it's only little, like it's only a little one, just a little car seat cover. Way, you little belter, way. The rain's coming down quite heavy now. It's been a while since I've ridden in these kind of conditions, but should still be very enjoyable and should try and get me a bit more used to wet routes again. Oh god. Some of the routes at Eastridge can be absolute carnage, especially in this weather. Then you'll love it. Alright everyone, so I'm back at Eastridge Woods. Today I'm going to be doing some comparison videos, wet versus dry. Now I was going to do the timings with my Garmin, but unfortunately my Garmin was having absolutely none of it today. So I'm at oil can here. I'm going to do a run of oil can in the wet. At the moment it is lashing down, it's boggy, it's horrible. And I just want to see, you know, how I get on. There we are. Now, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I haven't raced in a long time, but I take Strava quite seriously, and I almost use Strava like races. I love going for comms. I love trying, like, you know, trying to learn tracks and getting better and better. But something I've wondered is there any point in even trying to get a Strava King of the Mountain in the winter when it's boggy, when it's wet? So I'm kind of doing little comparisons just to see. As you can see on this run, my camera lens is being covered in water and mud. That's why I'm fast forwarding through a lot of these sections. But not just my camera lens, my mince pies as well. I could hardly see, I was squinting. I didn't have any mud guard on, no goggles, no glasses. This has really made me think perhaps a mud guard is the way forward. Bloody hell. That one was the first painful crash I've had in a while. Oh. Hello dogs. Alright doggies, thank you very much, cheers. So the next one we're going down is the Mini Enduro 2014 trail. This one's a lot more flat, a lot more pedally. You really have to carry your speed across the rocks. Now the fact that it's pedally pretty much suits my style a hell of a lot more. Which way? Oh god knows. I did find on this trail, like when it's really wet, committing to some of the corners over the wet rocks felt a little bit dodgy. You know, it didn't feel as comfortable as it might have in the dry. Here's the turning. Right, blind from now. Oh, good. Could have been doubled. Oh, high line there. Lucky to get on that. First time. Oh, God. Oh, shit, that's deadly. Is this it? Oh, alright. No, like we see channels like GMBN and stuff like that doing sort of wet versus dry challenges all the time, and they're pro riders. They're absolutely brilliant. You know, those guys and gals, it's like they're riding on blooming train tracks, like they're on rails. I wanted to do this video to kind of highlight the differences you get with just, you know, your bog standard weekend warrior type racer, you know, the type of off into the woods after work and have a bit of a bash type dude like myself. I've been riding clips for a hell of a long time, and do you know what? I've started having, well, since changing my shoes from rubbishy Shimano cross-country shoes to 510s, I've started having real problems getting clipped in, so I think I'll be going back to flat soon. Well, that was fun. Look forward to hitting that again. If it ain't raining, it ain't training, and if it ain't wetter, you ain't getting better. Simple as that. Have you got a mud guard on your bike, like, mate?
No.
Have you got gears?
Hopefully. Still on that.
Oh god. 2 days later, back again, and conditions are looking a lot nicer now. Dry as a bone. How's it going? Okay, yeah, so 2 days later, as I said, we're here. Conditions are so, well, it's like a different bloody world. It's not dry, but I think it's just right. It's a bit loamy, and it's still a bit moist, so the tyres will dig in. It's really nice. Oh. Do you want me to follow you down, dude?
No, mate, I'm the...
Are you sure?
I'm not happy following you, Wayno.
Oh. Oh. Oh, sugar. Hope I shot that.
Seriously, Rusty. I'm fucking knackered.
That's right, I've been a plumber drinking tea all the time. Anyone that needs any plumbing work, gas work done, look no further than Phil Croft Plumbing Services Gas Safe Engineer. The legend that is. Have you got a YouTube channel, mate, for plumbing?
No, mate.
Oh no, I thought you had that channel I Love Pipes. Oh, what was it? Smoking the Pipe?
It's a different fucking channel.
Right, let's do it. Oi, oi! Oh, can I get clipped in again? Come on, Wayne, clip. Is there a sneaky line here? Nope, I was going to try the high line there that I noticed on the video last night, but it's not really doable. Remember this once it caught me out last time. Up there, yes, much better. At the moment, going down oil can in the dry, feeling really confident. The bike feels like it's hooking up in the corners. I'm even happy for the bike to slide around, knowing that I'll probably catch it. There's the oil can. There's probably a sneaky straight line through that little section there. I might have a look at that next time. I need to get the outside after this corner. I've never hit that line for some reason outside yet. Oh shit. Oh, you won't see that on camera, but that was just a bloody an endo into the corner. Shit myself. Oh. I can't tell you how close I came to a crash there, honestly. It was terrifying. Now this bit here, for anyone that's rode the trail, is really steep. Never looks that steep on camera, but then it flattens out again here. It's some quite tricky corners where you're turning the corner into roots like there. It's blooming horrible. And it turns out there, 5 seconds faster in the drier conditions. I thought it would have been faster than that, to be honest. Here we are following Big Phil down a little connecting trail to get back over at the mini Enduro. He's doing well, Phil. He's throwing it, but here, I'll tell you what, I'll try and gap it into a corner and nearly go straight up his backside. 3, 2, 1, yep. Get it clipped in before I actually start pedaling. There we are. Dry run, back down mini Enduro. I really love this trail, honestly. I keep saying it, and I don't think anyone hardly does this at Eastridge. I think it's a really neglected trail because people don't like to pedal, but lovely, real good flowy trail. Enjoy. Oops. This is feeling a lot faster, feeling a lot more smooth. It just feels that the connectors, it just feels that the corners are connecting together so much better on this particular run. But like all my runs, you know, there's still plenty of bloody mistakes made here. I still could hit this probably 10% faster, easy, without trying too much harder, to be honest here. Just need to learn the track a bit better and get amongst it. Oh, bloody hell. Very close to being it off.
Another section where I was very close to over the bars, and I didn't actually get clipped in again until well after this next berm. So I went around this berm and I got clipped in again about now. Really need to try my flats or go back to the cross country shoes.
Very close to a crash there. Oh. Well, that was highly enjoyable. We've seen there what a difference wet conditions can make over dry conditions, as well as knowing a bit about the track over riding it blind. Have you enjoyed yourself today, mate?
Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed, absolutely fought now.
Awesome. Thanks very much for watching the Gravity Shed. Please like, share, subscribe, give me any feedback. Also, if you're a bit of a local of Eastridge, drop us a message in the comments. I'd love to meet up with someone that knows the area so they can show me what's actually available. It'd be great. Awesome. Peace out.